Hello everybody and welcome back to LEGO Empire, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the top 10 LEGO Star Wars 2023 minifigures and my complete ranking. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So starting off at number 10, we have Phase 2 Captain Rex from the UCS Venator. Now this figure is pretty good. It has new unique face print, the first clone trooper ever with arm printing, and it has a decent comma. Now, the only reason this figure is number 10 and not higher up the list is because of its many faults, or rather, one fault, which is the printed waist cape. We really could have had a cloth waist cape and it would have been much better, but LEGO decided to cheap out like they usually do nowadays and just give us the regular old printed waist cape, which kinda sucks, but I think this minifigure is still overall pretty dang good, and it's one of my favorite clone troopers we've ever gotten in LEGO. And then speaking of clone troopers, at the number 9 spot, we have the 501st Clone Specialist, and the biggest reason this minifigure is on the list is because it gave us the brand new macro binocular piece for clone troopers and has added so many customization options for different minifigures. Not to mention, this minifigure itself looks pretty dang great. I have zero complaints. And that's really saying something, because usually in 2023, you can come up with 1 or 2 clone trooper, criticisms for each clone minifigure. But for the 501st Specialist, I have 0 criticisms, which is pretty impressive. And then the number 8 spot, we have Admiral Yularen, also from the UCS Venator, because he has very accurate face print, and he's the first Republic officer we've ever gotten in LEGO form. Not to mention, he of course has dual molded legs because he is a UCS minifigure, and I think LEGO just knocked it out of the park with this figure. They did him perfectly, and the only reason he isn't higher up on the list is because he's kind of a boring minifigure, right? There's not a ton of things you can do with an officer minifigure. I mean, give him dual molded legs and a nice face print, and it's still a good minifigure, but it's just nothing crazy, nothing exciting. So that's the only reason he's at the number 8 spot. And then at the number 7 spot, we have the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. Now, I love this minifigure, not only because he has unique face print, but he also just looks so dang clean. He reminds me a lot of the Jango Fett minifigure we got in like 2013. It's just a really cool Mandalorian minifigure, and that's all I gotta say about him. He's a really cool Mandalorian minifigure, and he's brand new for Mandalorian Season 3. I just love him. And then next up at the number 6 spot, we have the brand new Chancellor Palpatine from Episode 3 with his improved hairpiece, face print, and the skirt piece used for his legs. I think this is a very welcome upgrade to the older Chancellor Palpatine minifigure, which I will say, the older Chancellor Palpatine figure is not bad by any stretch of the imagination, and the old one's face print is also very impressive, but I think the new one has some great upgrades like the hair piece and the skirt piece for his legs. It makes this minifigure go up to the next level for me. If any minifigure has that skirt piece and utilizes that skirt piece, I don't know why, but I just think of it as a premium minifigure because LEGO is really putting in that extra detail for the legs, and I love it. And at the number 5 spot, we have the new 2023 Din Djarin minifigure. Now, we've gotten a lot of variants of Din Djarin in recent years with Mandalorian Season 1, 2, and 3, but this one definitely takes the cake, with a brand new helmet print, which really fixes the older Season 2 style helmet, where the print was kind of downshifted from where it should be. Not to mention, it also added some more detailing on the helmet. This minifigure is basically UCS quality, with a new Darksaber piece, printed arms, and even a printed face. So this minifigure is honestly comparable to the 2022 Din Djarin figure that came in the UCS Razor Crest, but it's the Season 2/Season 3 variant, and I am all for it. And then at number 4, we have the new Boba Fett from the Boba Fett mech, because this figure, let's face it, is just amazing. It has arm printing, a new exclusive face. What's not to love about this minifigure? Now, the only reason this minifigure is not in first place, despite it being perhaps the best Boba Fett minifigure ever, is because it does not include a cloth piece. Of course, it's missing that one crucial detail that would make it the best minifigure of 2023. I mean, it's a really easy fix. You just take your cloth from any old Boba Fett, put it on the new one. That's what I did. But regardless, the minifigure doesn't actually include the cloth piece, so I can't just sit here, make the list, and act like the not including the cloth piece is okay because, you know, that's technically inaccurate. Anyway, with that being said, not a bad figure, just missing one detail that I think could have really leveled it up to the first place spot. At the number 3 spot, we have the new Princess Leia in her celebration outfit that came out in the Yavin 4 playset. Now, this minifigure really shines with its new, unique hairpiece, and it's just a welcome upgrade to the old Celebration Leia figure. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I was hyped to be getting a new Yavin 4 set, not purely because of the build, but I just knew we were going to be getting upgraded Yavin 4 based minifigures, and I think we were definitely due for an upgrade because the older ones, while not looking bad, they were very, very expensive. And these new minifigures are not only more affordable, but also look much better, obviously, because it's 2023. And speaking of Yavin 4 minifigures, we have the Luke Skywalker in his celebration outfit. Now, the only reason this Luke Skywalker beats out the old Princess Leia is because of that brand new metal piece. It is just amazing. You can take it on and off, put it on any minifigure you want, including Chewbacca, who definitely deserved a medal in episode 4, but just never received one for some reason. Another reason I think this figure beats out the Princess Leia minifigure is because the older Princess Leia celebration outfit figure was not as dated as the older Luke Skywalker in his celebration outfit, and that is one of the other reasons that I think Luke really beats out Princess Leia, because it is a much more needed upgrade. But regardless, I love both of these minifigures. And finally, the winner for 2023. What was the best minifigure? The UCS Luke Skywalker from the new UCS X-Wing. Boy, this figure does not disappoint. With printed arms, dual molded legs, and just insane printing. There's printing everywhere on this minifigure, and I love it. I honestly, when I was looking at this minifigure for the first time, it looked like a super detailed custom Lego Star Wars minifigure to me because of the immense amount of detail. The printing, it just looks like it's so much. It's so awesome. And obviously, it's the best Rebel Pilot minifigure we've ever gotten. Nothing even comes close to this minifigure. I mean, the pilots in the Yavin 4 playset, they were pretty dang nice. But Luke with arm printing and dual molded legs is just insane to see. And I love that this minifigure is very affordable, right? The Mexico factory made this figure super affordable, so not everyone has to go out and buy a UCS X-Wing for $200+ if they want this minifigure. They can go ahead and pick him up separately, and I just think that's awesome that that's a thing and that's an opportunity. And this minifigure is just, it's crazy, knocks it out of the park. Anyway, with that being said, that was my 2023 list for the top 10 Lego Star Wars minifigures. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, and comment down below, what do you guys think of my ranking? Did I miss any minifigures? Do you think any minifigures should have been lower or higher up on the list? Definitely make sure to tell me in the comments below, and if you really want to spend the time, give me your top 10 Lego Star Wars minifigures for 2023. And with that being said, I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.